really going to yell at you here about this one. You should not be typing this on your calculator. You will run out of time on the test if you use your calculator on all of these questions. See, because what you're supposed to know right away is, oh, that's the 1 over x family of functions. So the horizontal asymptote goes down 6. The vertical asymptote still at x equals 0. And hence, those are my two domain and range issues. Vertical asymptote, domain issue, horizontal asymptote, range issue. So it looks like D is the answer there, all right? Knowing how to answer that. Then I'm going to piggyback that off of this. You definitely should not have to be typing this on your calculator. I saw people doing this yesterday. And then it went off the screen on Zoom Standard, and then they didn't know what to do. You're not thinking. Can I plug in 14 for number 4? Yes or no? Everyone should answer what? Say it. Yes. Okay, come on, guys. What's 14 minus 14? 0. And then the square root of 0 does work. Can I plug in 15, 16, 17? Yes or no? No, you get a square root of a what? Say it. 3, 2, 1. There are students in here. Okay? No, so it's everything less than 14. All right? Then again, domain issues come from vertical asymptotes. I'd be infinitely sad anyone touching their graphing calculator number 5. All right? 6, yeah, that's a bugger. All right? That one stinks. 7 and 8, heck no for range. You should know, yes, and I'm going to say that. Get in trouble for catsuits. He always tells me what I should know. We've covered this, so yes, you should know that this is a square root graph that actually gets reflected over the y-axis, all right? And it actually does not move 8 right. 8 left. It moves 8 right. How do I know that? Again, I can plug in 8. When I plug in 8, I get 8 minus 8, which is 0. 0 plus 3 is 3. This is 20 times faster than going to the calculator. And then can I plug in 9? Yes or no? 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, I'm going to throw my podium. There are people here. I wish I could show you, but then you'd sue me because I put you on YouTube. Can I plug in 9? Yes or no? 3, 2, 1, go. No. I don't know what's wrong with my 5th hour. Can't speak. So I can plug in 7, 6, 5, and so on and so forth. Let's plug in 7 real quick. 8 minus 7 is 1. Square root of 1 is 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. So this is the classic square root curve. So that tells me that the range is 3 to infinity. So I'm trying to tell you why you need to stay away from it. And if you have to touch your calculator for 8, I'm going to fire your Math 1 and Math 2 teachers. Personally, that is a parabola. You did parabolas in Math 3, I think, like for 3 months. And that is a parabola that's left 1 and up 7, and it goes up. You do not need to touch your graphing calculator to know that. And you should not have to do that, especially in this class after we covered it. So that's 7 to infinity. So again, I'm really hammered down the point of where we need to use our calculator and not. Any other questions on the first page after I've become very mean? Don't care. You guys don't answer questions. It drives me nuts. Go ahead. 3. Okay, that one you just go to your graphing calculator. So I won't have time to really show that, but you put this in the Y1 screen, you put this in the Y2 screen, and then you do the intersect feature on your calculator. Do you know where that's at? It's in the same menu as the maximum and minimum for number, I think, 12. Next, there is a way to do that algebraically, but we just kind of... Okay, page 2, anything? Otherwise, we'll turn that in and then we'll go into our contest. Page 2, anything? Just throw out a number. Yes. 14, we'll take a look at real quick. Same question as yet. Pay attention. So we're going to do a game next, and I couldn't believe how many people still miss these questions. Like way too many. So vertical asymptotes come from the denominator zeros. So you have to factor this. All right, and then B2 and -2 gives me 0 in the denominator, so those are my vertical asymptotes. Okay, now cover 15. 15, when the numerator's degree is smaller than the denominator, this is an automatic. So you got to remember your rules. It's different for horizontals than it is for verticals. And then you're definitely going to need to have this memorized for chapter 2. Which is, I'm not saying coming up, but all right. And then I threw this one off to the side for 4th hour. Lock it in. Because when I did the contest, like the majority of the students missed this kind of question. When the degrees are equal, then the horizontal asymptote defaults to y equals the coefficient in front of those equal degrees. So you might want to throw that example off to the side next to this question. The third rule, if the degree is bigger, then there isn't a horizontal asymptote. And we'll go further into that next chapter. What else? Anything else, or should we turn this in? As you're turning this in, yeah, I don't care. Show this movie how crazy this math teacher is. All right? Need more interaction from students. It's really driving me crazy. But I'm going to be mean one more time. That worksheet that you have in front of you, I made that thinking about the test, the quiz. I just gave you a second one. And then you have the quiz tomorrow, which is basically the third version of what you've just seen in front of you. And this is why we do not do retests in CAT, because this was the test. That's a retest. And then tomorrow is a retest. You got three tests in a row because this is pretty mirrored. So you need to get your stuff figured out and understand how to do each one of these and do your best to make that happen. Unfortunately, where are you going? Oh, okay. All right. I didn't want to scare you, but okay. So do understand it. Okay, here we go now. Go ahead and get your computer out. Nice. And put that away. Live dashboard. Good. Play again, I think. Nice. Here we go. Okay, so remember, go to quizzes. I'll hide this. Make sure you log in. What happened there? Oh gosh, that scared me. Go ahead and log in as you. So you go into my class, that I have at quizzes. So log in using your Lockport Google account. And then unfortunately, they will see these names come up, I guess. So, oh boy. So I guess we'll see names popping up on the video. I wish I could pause this video structure, but I can't. So 150-855. I should see people coming in. 150-855. Wonder if me being up here will be a problem during the game. Why is nobody? There we go. All right. Oh no. Okay, then as they come in, we'll see all these names come in. You can sue me now. I just put your name on the internet. I don't have any money. I'm a teacher, so. I do have a pool. I just bought a pool. Unfortunately, it's in boxes in my garage because I can't get anyone to install it. So it's always fun driving in my garage and sadly looking at my pool off to the side. I don't know why I just told that story. It makes me feel better. My problems that I have. What's taking so long? All right, we're going to start the game. All right, so the code will still be up there. Same old, I think. Oh boy, something seems jacked up. Maybe I'll close my picture. Something's wrong. What's going on? Let's go back to this. Oh dear. Oh, now it's starting. I hope I see a screen. I don't know what's happening. Oh, thank the maker. I don't know what these black or these blue things are here. Should be fast. The code is still up there, isn't it? I don't think the code's showing up anymore. Did anyone not get in? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh no. What was it? 170-855? 170-855? Does that sound right? No. It usually shows up here. I'm having some sort of glitch in this thing. I don't want to start over. What's happening here? I don't want to hit refresh. I think it'll destroy this thing. You know what? Just you'll get it right again. Let's start over. Boo, Mr. Samuelis. Are we still taping? What is this? Oh, quizzes. What the heck is happening? Oh, actually, I should go through this. My library, maybe? No, that's not right. Oh, my gosh. Going crazy. Oh, look at all these emails. Now I'm really sharing you guys here. Oh, boy. This is a disaster. This is what I deal with technology. It drives me crazy. Okay. Oh, then I don't think okay, I think it's good. Start live quiz. Come on. Come on. Okay, get in quick. You're taking too long. All right, let's go. 826 781, you'll get the same answer again here. Same question. Okay, boom, 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 boom. See, what should have happened when I hit start, the code would still be up there, and it wasn't. So there's some sort of glitch. Hurry up. Okay, I'm starting. 3. Yes, it's taking too long. 2, 1. The code will be up there. I'm hitting it. Should be. Where's the code? It used to show up somewhere. Okay, we got 18. I don't know. The code used to always show up here, still at the top to get people in still. All of a sudden, that's not happening. Okay, does not pass a vertical line test, letter A. That's simple. Don't answer number 2 quickly. You have to factor, all right? So just take note for that. Thank you, 5th hour. Some people miss that in 4th hour. I think people miss on purpose. Factor first, and then if something cancels, it no longer is a vertical asymptote. So factor and factor. If a factor cancels, it's not a vertical asymptote. Don't worry about this tomorrow. This will happen to you in chapter 2, though. So factor, factor. If a factor cancels, it no longer is a vertical asymptote on the bottom. If it cancels with something on the top. Cannot say that too many times. That is not beyond the level of what you're capable of. Okay, so playing a little game. If you're looking online here, and we don't get to see names anymore. So sorry that we saw them as we came in. Not a big deal. All right, we should be fast at factoring, so it shouldn't take that long. Because those are basic factorings. So I'll wait. There is yeah, hopefully I remember when. Okay, I gotta hit the time here. We gotta know how to factor. So 10, 9, going right at a hundo. Should not be taking 4 steps on the factoring. Okay, let's see where the leaderboard is. Oh, now we see our names. I don't know if I can video this. I'll probably have to cancel this video because you could literally sue me for having what? Okay, so the numerator. There was a lot of people missing this. X minus 2x plus 2. That's a difference of 2 squares. X, write this down. X minus 2x plus 2. The denominator is x minus 2, x minus 3. MA. 1 multiplies to 6 and adds to negative 5. The x minus 2's cancel. You'll find out next chapter that that means there's a hole in the graph. You don't need to know that now, but I literally told you if the x minus 2's cancel, that no longer is a vertical asymptote. Or create one. So the x minus 3 on the bottom creates x equals 3. The only right answer off to the right. Okay, next question. You wouldn't sue me, would you? I do want to have a video of this so you can watch it later. Just literally went over this. Why did 4th hour over half the class miss this? Arrgh. Literally just went over this. Okay, and actually the answer should be done. Either know it or you don't. So 10, 9, 8. Right when this hits 30, I'm done. There's no figuring to do, no factoring to do. 2 people. Let's go. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. All right. So the numerator's degree is smaller than the denominator. I'm not even putting that back up again. It automatically defaults to y equals 0. Y equals 0. We literally just put that on the thing. So 12 people, we still have 6 people lagging behind. Memorize. There is no I don't get it. There is a lack of memorization. That's the problem for me. When so many people my last hour missed it. Same thing, different question, different thing going on here. Love that dog picture. Football. Go Bears. You're right. We should have an answer. This is just you either know it or you don't. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Scared you. Okay, when that comes back up, the degrees are equal. Let's see how many people got it right. Oh, there's the illegal leaderboard. At least you're seeing who the winners are. Mitchell, nice. 9 people. That's not enough. It's too many people missing. The degrees are equal. This is 1 and 1 per degree, so it's 1/2. Y equals 1/2. Right? So way too many people missing that one as well. We must improve and memorize. Not x equals, that's a vertical line. All right? Okay, that's all I gotta say about that. I don't know what else we can do. Right? Memorize. Now, what's the domain? Well, what's the problem with this function? The problem is there's a vertical asymptote, and then that creates a problem for the domain. Really, nobody should be missing this one either. It's really true. Nobody should be missing this. Putting the pressure on. Really got to make sure. There is one little problem with one of the questions with a little bit of a syntax error mathematically in the answers, but it's not this one. So x equals 7 is the vertical asymptote. How many people missed this? Oh, 5 people still. Bummer. So that means x cannot equal 7 in the domain. When you look at the answers that we have there, this excludes 7, the correct answer. All right? So got to get that going. We've had that a lot in class. That's not even, you should know from Math 3, although you should have definitely covered that with this. Same thing with this one. Let's piggyback in the idea of what the vertical asymptote is, or R. Right. What are the vertical asymptotes, which creates domain issues? Gots to get going on this, man. What the disconnection is, I'm not really sure. I'd like to see everybody get this one right after the last one. X squared minus 1, simple factoring. Get those vertical asymptotes, 2 of them. Okay, we're all in. I should have said not show the leaderboard. So maybe I'll tape 7th without the leaderboard being shown. Cancel this. Yikes! Holy cow, how many people missed that one? All right, I guess I'll cover it, but we should know there's 2 vertical asymptotes. X equals 1 and x equals -1. This factors to x minus 1, x plus 1. Then look at the answer. This is the only one, this long annoying that got cut off, the only interval notation that excludes both -1 and 1. So the ability to read that. Illegal use of brackets here for the 3 people that answered that one. It doesn't include those. Now, that does tell me, I think it's coming up. There is a syntax error with a bracket instead of parenthesis on infinity or negative infinity. Ignore that. It is a mishap on that one. Otherwise, there'll be no correct answer on a future question. So hopefully you're listening on that. Be careful on this one. What is that truly a picture of? Analyze what that really is a picture of. The domain should really come out at you. There's only 2 really domain issues when you have a vertical asymptote and then the square root thing. You can't take the square root of a negative in the real world. I think I've given you some major hints what the answer is here. I wish the wrong answers had a 5 in the wrong answers. You had a 5 in the bottom, and some people make up some stuff on that one. There's no variable down there. Should be taking that long. There we go. That is a graph of a line. The slope of it is actually 1/5. So it's x over 5 plus 4 over 5. So it's 1/5 x plus 4/5. Lines, unless they are horizontal, always have all real numbers as a domain, right? So I don't even know where the 4 came from. Maybe looking at the 4 and thinking there's an issue. You can have 0 in the numerator. That doesn't create a domain issue. Right? So you got tripped up on that one. Oh, there we go. Just literally said this. should not have to go. Listen how quick those people are. I bet you those are the right people. Careful though. I think this might be where we have is there a bracket issue on this one on infinity? Yes or no? No? No, everything's okay, but it's coming up. Should have changed it before you guys come in. I'll change it for 7 hours. All right, one more. 860 seconds. Come on. All right, so I can plug in -3. That's the starting point of what the domain would actually be. And larger. Okay, I can plug in -2, -1, 0, 1. So the only true answer are the 12 people over here. All right? All right, and it is a bracket on -3, not 3. Okay, so more people should be getting this right, but we're doing okay, I guess. The 18 that we only have here. These are not questions we should be missing tomorrow. Input, say it. Output. There is a class in here, believe me. The kids these days, they don't want to talk. Young adults, sorry. So f of 0, 0 is x. What is the y? Very simple math one, actually grade school question. Maybe grade school you didn't have function notation though. So maybe math one you first learned what f of 0 means. Sorry, nice, Malik and Ella. You guys are way up there. Ivo, 17 people. All right, so yeah, input, output. So if I input 0, I get 4 as an output. That's what that means in the graph. All right, come on. Whoever got that wrong, get the next one right. Careful on the reading of this. Careful how this reads. Well, actually, it's pretty specific what they want you to find. What value of x does f of x equal -2? So again, input, output, we really practice that on the piecewise functions. The whole input, output from a graph. Okay, hopefully we all got this right. We'll see. We only get to see the leaderboard, so that's good. Only top 5 as they shuffle. By the way, I'm sorry. Where's my sheet of paper? I don't know why I'm having trouble. Evan, Ella, and Mitchell, they're all here, right? I still owe you 3, 2, and 1 from our last contest on the last, and that's what we're playing for now. 12 people. Oh no. All right. So when you look at this picture, what value of x gives me a y of -2? That's what f of x equaling -2 means. So -5. Right? So it's output. What's the input? If I want to reverse that terminology. Okay, so hopefully you should be learning from what I cover after it. Instant feedback. You're not picking up stuff, and I just never know what I can do about that. After looking at this last hour, there is only one possible answer right away. This should be pretty quick. You might have to zoom in on your picture. After I look at it, there quite literally can only be one answer that's right. You don't even have to go into the 2, you know. The -3 plus 5, there's only 3 possibilities. And then the negative out in front, there's only one possibility. It limits it immediately. Oh, last person. There we go. Okay, we'll wait to see the leaderboard. Ooh, a little switch again. Boy, that was a switch back and forth. What? 9 people? How did we miss that? There's only 2 that are upside down, so there can only be B or C. That's number 1. Number 2, it has to be C because it's 3 right and 5 up. So you're in quadrant 1 for your vertex of this V. So I do question that. We shouldn't have that many people missing that one, all right? Let's do better next time and analyze that negative flipping kind of thing. Good question. I like those kind to get you to understand how quick you should know about these things. And then I said this, you should not be going to your graphing calculator. Think about what does the +10 do, and then what is this picture? And then visualize what that picture is, and then visualize the range. And it should be that quick, so I'm leaving that time. knowing your basic functions and knowing what this picture is, and what the plus 10 does, gives you what the range is. Oh, no. Okay, this wasn't too good last hour either, so I will verbalize what you should think about on this one. Ooh, big switches again. All right. 7 people only. All right. So what's the plus 10 do? All right. The fifth hour is going to answer. But which way do we go? Left, right, up, or down? 3, 2, 1, go. Left. So it's a V. Too bad I took my picture off here. So it's a V moved to the left 10. That means it's 0 to infinity. There's nothing down here below the x-axis. That's why we don't go to the graphing calculator. Ah, that was the one. See how they have a bracket on infinity? And I warned you about that was coming up, and ignore it. Because that's the only possible answer, really. The best possible answer. So fourth hour kind of got, not that they were mad, but it confused them, and then they picked something else, which I kind of understand too. All right, back to vertical asymptotes. Careful! Does it factor and cancel? I don't think it does. So, and it should say f of x equals. That's sloppy notation there. Let's say y equals. So vertical asymptotes are zeros of the denominator, not the numerator. So you must factor the denominator. I told you to be careful in case something cancels. It doesn't though, and you won't have to worry about canceling factors tomorrow. See if we have a switch. Man, look at the switches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The reshuffles. 6 people only. Oh, yay. Okay, this is not good, and we gotta get ready. You gotta do something about it. All right. You factor out an x, and you get x plus 5 that's left over. X equals 0. X equals -5. Those are the vertical asymptotes. We're over and over and over and over missing the same questions. We have to learn from our mistakes. Too many people miss that. Okay. All right. Vertical asymptote or remove. Does it factor and cancel? So good factor is you'll find out right away. So you factor the numerator. If it cancels with the denominator, there's no vertical asymptote. It's called a removable discontinuity. If nothing cancels, then x plus 1 does create a vertical asymptote. Those that are good factors will know instantly if there's a canceling or not. I know this is out of the realm of what we're doing for tomorrow, but I just told you what to do. So there's only 2 possibilities: vertical asymptote or removable. Who didn't answer? The numerator was x minus 4 times x plus 2. Does it cancel with x plus 1? Yes or no? Vertical asymptote at x equals -1. Okay, good. 12 people got it right. I don't know, man. Got some studying to do, some of you. We're moving on. Had too many times to go over this stuff. Tough. And I can't really go over this one because my answers or my questions cut off. But someone told me last hour there's only one possible answer with just like looking at one part of this piecewise function. So I think fourth hour did do pretty well overall on that one. At least you're looking at something, the piecewise notation. Should be a little bit better. It should say f of x equals with a brace. A little sloppy on the math notations on this quiz is, but actually I could look at that. Well, there's 2. But this part that they're only showing right here, that I can only see, that's got a negative slope. You know, so that is a linear little part with a negative slope. Let's get that last person in. We can make sure we fit this all in. There we go. Hopefully this is like last hour. I think last hour did really well on this one. A lot of questions coming up that have to do with the piecewise function thing. Ooh, no change. Top 5. Staying solid. Move on. Okay, yeah, good. 13 is a little bit more than most. All right, I can't really see like the other parts of that, but what did that say? X is less than 2 for, what was it, negative x plus 4? That, isn't it negative x plus 4? Yeah, so that's this piece, I believe, right here. That's a positive slope. That's a positive slope, and this is not. This is like a bigger slope than that, and that has a closed circle there. So that's why that falls out right away. So that's why we have to be kind of quick with that. Letter C. Love it. Kind of like taking a piecewise function and really making you focus on the domain. Okay. Yikes. Guess I spent too long on stuff. I do want to get this all the way done, but I did do my stuff in the beginning. All right, let's get going. We're running out of time. 5, 4, 3, 2. It should already be done. 1, 0. All right, some of us are taking too long, which is making our game take too long. All right, that is a V. That's why this should be done fast. It's the parent V, so it's the absolute value of X. You know, I can't really cover that anymore. You either know it or you don't right now. 5 people don't. All right, and that is an issue to me. I'm going to keep saying it over and over again. This is the absolute value function less than or equal to 2 is what's graphed there. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Moving on. Some studying to do. Would like to see 18 one time. All right, good. Another one. Green piece. What is the domain restrictions when you're looking at a interval? Sorry, you're looking at a piecewise function. That little listing of how do I graph that? Okay, should be done in pretty quick here because I want to get all these to get to our winners are. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. All right. Hopefully you paid attention to the open dot, and it's open dot to closed dot between. I think is it -2 and 3? Is that right? What those are numbers? -3 and 2. Oh, -2 and 1. Okay, I was trying to look at the picture, but notice there's no equal sign on the -2. That's why it's an open dot. So that's why that's the interval when you're graphing that in the future. Dang it, I didn't stamp yours again either. Yes, you should be able to look at a picture and determine the range real quick. So this is actually, I'm going to go at 160. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go, good. All right, so looking at that, I can look at that picture after the shuffling. The range goes, that little piece down at the bottom covers negative infinity all the way up to 4, and then it stops. That's why 4 has a bracket. So negative infinity to 4. Got to go in that order too, number line order. See if we have any tough ones here. Nope, that's good. And knowing what it is. Hopefully that person got it right. I'd like to see that name if you did get that speed bonus. Keep the time as is. Fumble. Okay, we should know that. So click in your buttons here. Right? That's the accent that creates that constant in between in the middle. Are we quitting? There's one more for those that are in the lead. All right. Malik, you want to hang on, right? Don't be closing that computer. All right, good. 18. 18 out of 18. Hallelujah. Just a general word of praise that's not tied to any religion. Nice. Good, good, good. Fast one. Okay, so as you're closing up shop and as I determine who the winners are, remember, yesterday's I unfortunately kept it. Sorry, should have stamped it. I'll get it back to you tomorrow. The thing in front of you today, online. I don't think I have it on the calendar yet, but page 3 has the answers, except for the graphs. The graphs are wrong because I changed some stuff. I think the second graph is okay. Who's not answering this question? I'm just ending you because the bell's about to ring. I don't know what's going on there. All right, who are the winners? Malik, did you hang on? This is so exciting. Oh, Malik, Adam, and then Ella just moved in at the end. Malik, did I say Adam? And then Ella? You three have to come up and get prizes. Let's go. Come on. Run, 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 run. Who was in first place? Malik, you also get an eraser. You two get a sticker as well. Malik, a sticker and an eraser from the eraser bin. Okay. So hopefully we get ready for tomorrow and we're successful. There. I gotta shut down my video here. I don't know how to do that. Where is it? Am I still videoing? I don't even know what's going on. Oh, here it is. I don't know if I'll share.